Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good evening. So right now I'm going to continue with our Dark Tower run for the week. So yeah, let's go check it out. So currently right now we're on the 8th floor and ooh, it looks like this background changed a little bit. That's kind of cool. All right, and so yeah, we will hop into our battles. See, hopefully we can do a little bit better than last time. So yeah, let's go right in. Okay. Currently facing an ogre right now with a sentry pet, as you can see over here. Okay, so they start with this ogre plant here. They're giving a little bit of planting. Gonna set up against the ogre, especially since they will have a little bit more of that attack and then silence. So let's see if we go there. Okay, you're actually gonna go with this melee hero over here on A3. This beholder, which will allow us to give a little bit of a damage pentagram whenever an enemy is destroyed. And we're seeing a lot of attack boosts happen because of the sentry pet. Let's see. Those in there. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on C3 because of the reborn. Also want to draw out a silence if possible. Okay, currently taking a lot of extra damage because of the Discordia given the extra attacks. I'm gonna go next with our... We're actually going to go next over... it's going to be kind of tough. No, you know what? We actually go with this. So we will go with our melee hero over here on A3. This Cobalt Temple Keeper will allow us to deal some poison damage over those heroes. Also gain some health back once poison triggers. Okay, we drew out the silence, so that's good. Okay, this Warden of the North over here gives us some attack steal skill. It's going to be taking a lot of damage pretty early on here. And I think this board is actually strong enough for us to go for wipeout. So we're gonna go with our Count Vlad and then follow with Destruction Skill. There are those heroes, not really too worried about these. I'm just gonna clear out this. I know that we still have our damage pentagram. We are a little short on health. So I do want to clear out that hero. So I'm actually just going with this range hero over here on D3. Or D1 rather, this Demonic Shadow will allow us to deal a little bit more damage once it dies. Might actually end up taking lethal next turn if we don't find a way to gain some health back. We got the Shimuna here giving the mental shield because of those shards. Gonna go with this Yoster over here on A1 just to block this. Stops the Shimuna, which also does have counterattack. Oops. Has some counterattack, but can't hit because of our ranged hero. Or our flight hero, rather. Okay, and we're going to continue to guard the lines here. Probably just going to go with the stronger melee hero, who is also a female. That will help us because of the Yoster giving the health boost at the end to our heroes for every female. Alright, we dropped the stones, so that's good. That actually stopped the shard from the Shimuna coming out. Okay, we have our damage from Yoster at the beginning of the turn. Going to activate our final skill here for the lifesteal. Gain some health back, also deal some damage. Okay, so the Shimuna will be destroyed, so that's going to be good. We'll have damage over here, damage there, also in the damage pentagram. And actually going to follow up with this range hero over here on D1. This Puppet Mistress will allow us to summon a puppet, which will also help remove negative effects for later on. More importantly, we do have blockers in all 4 lanes. Yeah. Okay, we have this Chupacabras dealing some vampirism damage whenever he's attacked. Also gives negative attack to order heroes, which we have quite a few on the board. I guess, however, this Shaolin is going to be okay. Going to give immunity to silence for order heroes and also give some attack boost. And at this point, because of our Yoster, we're just going to deal enough damage to start wiping out heroes for the rest of the turns. So there we go. Alright, so let's hop on to the next battle. Hey, it's Forza Q8 again. Okay, let's see. So they are using an Ogre. They're also using a Drogon pet as well. So a little bit of attack boost over to all of their heroes along with health. So, you know, I'm going to go start with our heroes with high health just to play against the Ogre. I'm going to go with this hero here on D3. And just guard the bottom lanes for now. We'll clear out these buildings for later. Okay, we got this Kakarot here. It has some attack steal, also will poison. Gonna go with this flight hero over here on E3, just to block. Got some health back too because of our Glee pet. Okay, at this point now we could do a shuffle, but I think our heroes are just going to be a little bit too strong for this. They did summon the shark that gives one of our heroes attack to 1 for a turn. Still going to continue with summoning heroes with high health, so I'm actually going to go with this Triton over here on... Yeah, go to this Triton over here on A3. It is going to block our Vlad from coming out, but I don't think it's going to be happening for quite a while anyways. So we did draw out the silence, and now it's just a matter of us playing against the board. Okay, we could take the chance of setting up with the Vlad. Not really too concerned about this Alexandria, even though it is pretty strong and also removes negative effects. I'm going to go with this Flammy Heli over here on B1, just to clear out the melee hero. And we actually kind of want our Lord Toad over here to be destroyed. Ooh, okay, so might actually get a free chance to wipe out this board. Gonna go with the Count Vlad now because we do need to block. This Void Juggler also gave extra attack to the Alexandria. Okay, so not quite what we're looking for. We are going to be taking a lot of damage if we don't do something here. That. No, I will take the chance, so I'm actually gonna go with the... Yep, that there. Oh, you know, we're gonna be taking a lot of damage. Can't really let that happen, so... In this case, actually going to go with the Blair over here on A1, just to block against this line. We will end up losing the Blair because of the high attack on the Alexandria. Trying to set up for a possible board wipe. Okay, we have the Ghost dealing extra damage to our heroes or dealing extra damage to our Warlord whenever they attack. Going to go with the board wipe now because we don't want to also take the extra damage to our heroes, so we'll go with the board wipe. And then follow up next with... Actually going to follow up this melee hero next on D3. Just because of the high stats. Might also get some health back too if we get some poison apparently. Okay, we have our Vlad still dealing damage. Let's go with the lifesteal now. Okay, and we have this Lake Pixie freezing one of our heroes at the end of the turn, so we will want to destroy that. But at this point now we're just going to go again with our high health. And you see those stones healing the Warlord. Okay, we do have the option of wiping out these heroes, so I'm actually going to go next with this Strick over here on C1. And you see the extra damage for every hero that was on the board. That also includes the stones. Okay, I'm going to also protect the Strick at this point. We have the Confucius, going to give some damage runes whenever we attack it. Still want to guard our lanes as we are still low on health, so I'm actually going to go with this melee hero over here with the high health. Block here for C3. Okay, clear out the rest of the stone, so that is good. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of the Confuse. Okay, we got this Apothecary giving negative attack to our older heroes if they are attacked. Let's see. I'm going to go with this range hero over here on A1. This Dro will deal damage to a random wounded enemy, which in that case is going to be the Apothecary. Yeah, you got Ding Weasel over here. Transforms one of our wounded range heroes into a reward box. Gonna go follow up with this Aharon over here on D2. Just want to make sure we can keep putting pressure on their heroes. Yeah, at this point we might have lethal if we don't have our board wiped at this point. Okay, so close. I do see we do have a wipe. We're going to go with the Evil's Helper over... Actually going to go with the Evil's Helper over... Actually here on D1. So when it comes into play, it transforms one of the enemies into a reward box. We're also going to place it behind the Aharon because of the evasion skill here. Okay, taking some sudden death damage. Okay, and as you can see the Aharon clearing out some heroes. Gonna go next with this Mina Helsing on C1. Okay, and we'll also deal some extra damage whenever one of our heroes are attacked. And there you go. So that was Forza Q8 right there. Nice. All right, yeah. So let's keep going. Another ogre. Lovely. Okay, so we are starting first this time. Let's go with the hero with the high health because we are facing an ogre. Just gonna go over here on D3. This Treebeard here gets a little bit of regeneration, but not really as important. Okay, they sent out their own evil separal. Gonna go with this range hero over here on E1. This priestess will give miss to the heroes in the line. Okay, allows us to keep some of our other heroes alive. Let's see. So we do have the option of trying to kill that. There. Okay, so you know, they do have an order here. I kind of want to take the chance with the Charn over here, but I think the building is going to be slightly better. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to place it over here on D2. This Void Jewel will give us some Mental Shield, and then allow us to deal some curse whenever one of the order heroes attacks. Okay, still need to actually deal with this Dominus now, which is kind of unfortunate. Could go actually for a board wipe because we don't have any immediate way to get rid of the Dominus, so I think we'll actually end up doing that. So we'll go with the Vlad, and then unfortunately we'll use our Destruction skill. I'm actually going to continue and block for our Void Jewel, so I'm going to go with this melee hero with the high health. This Lollipop will allow us to get some health back as well. Whoa! How do you get another Evil Selfer here? Okay. So in that case, transformed our Vlad, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go with the Deadlord over here on E2. We'll get some extra zombies, and they'll actually help us heal because of the Lollipop. And then go for the high stats, which we did draw out a Silence, and we also drew out the Stones. Okay, now facing this Chupacabras over here with a lot of Vampirism damage. I wonder if we might actually get the chance to Reborn here. So we're going to go with the Bone Dragon over here, just give Reborn to one of our Chaos Heroes. And it looks like it did hit our Deadlord, which is very good. Okay, got the Defender of Tribe over here, some attack boosts and health boosts. I'm going to hold off on this Lifesteal skill because they're already at full health anyways, and they still have these stones available. So in that case, we're going to... I still want our hero to attack here, but this is fine. I'm gonna go with this melee hero actually over here on B3. Just because of the stats. I want to just break these stones first and then clear out these heroes for later. Okay, we got the Butcher setting the health of one of our heroes to 1. There's there. Suppose we actually do our shuffle right now. That'd be kind of good. Because we still need to get rid of the Chupacabra somehow. So we will do shuffle. Okay, got a little bit of good heroes, but still not enough. Could do poison, but that also won't help us either. So we'll do one more shuffle and see what we can get. Okay, and this one's actually not too bad. You know, I'm gonna go with our own Kabas over here and hit with the reflect damage. As long as he's not silenced, we'll be able to reflect some damage and clear some heroes. Okay, got the High Tinker here and getting some Mini Tesla X that will also deal some damage whenever one of our heroes or any hero is destroyed. Gonna go with this, actually gonna go with this Beholder over here on B2, or A2 rather. Could potentially set some damage pentagrams on their side. Okay, and at this point now, with the amount of damage, we can actually clear out the Chupacabras. I'm gonna go with this range hero over here on... We actually don't want our Lollipop to be attacked. We do want to protect that Void Jewel, so I'm gonna go over here, this range hero over here on C1. Finally clear out the Tesla X, so that's good. Yeah! Okay, looks like our... Oh boy, I forgot what we started. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, so we now have extra attack on our Deadlord as well. This Bone Hunter has a death trigger to damage heroes in the line. Actually, with the amount of heroes we have on the board now, I'm going to go with this Strick over here on B1. Reason why is because we want to allow him to do his splash damage to clear out heroes. And only on spots like B1 and C1 will... Anywhere on B lane B or lane C will be able to deal damage to all heroes on the board. Okay, so we got the Scrap King Garbage with some attack steal. Let's see this hero here. Nope, no freeze. Okay, still gotta wait for our life steal because they are at full health. Our Kabas over here has a lot of reflect damage, but nothing really too much for us. I know we can get extra attack, just use it as a blocker. So I'm just gonna go with this melee hero over here on B3. And this chieftain will allow us to at least block and keep our Deadlord alive as well. Okay, some more attack steal, that's fine. Okay, do we have enough to clear that out? Yes, we do. Just seeing if we can give some more attack boost. Oh yeah, okay, so we can do that. So actually gonna go with Deep Maw over here on B3. Give some Toxin as well. Then we'll also get some attack boost at the beginning of the turn. See this Tesla Tower dealing some damage to our heroes when they come on play. Okay, and well, we have their own Strick clearing out all of our heroes, which is very unfortunate. Let's see. So our Void Jewel is probably going to be gone. They're still going to have Curse on their heroes, so that's nice. Anything to do freeze or anything blocking? We need something that can actually take the damage here, so... You know, we do have Curse, so you can try and hit that Tesla Tower, so we'll do that. Seeing if we have any other floaters on the board. I suppose you have negative attack to older heroes, so I guess that's okay. Let's deal some damage to the Tesla Tower, and then they still have Curse for the time being. Okay, well, we'll need to deal as much damage to that Strick. Not really too concerned about the High Tinker because of the Curse happening. There's Mr. Boom dealing some random damage. Gonna go with the Butcher over here on B3 just to deal damage. Okay, and not quite what we're looking for. The High Tinker is gone, but we still need to deal with the Strick. Okay, fortunately this will be destroyed. Let's see, Curse on here. Curse on that. We can actually destroy the Fireworker, so that's good. I'm actually going to go with the Freddy over here on D3. Get some health back, and then also the Cursed, which will allow us to clear out those other heroes. And we also got rid of the Tesla Tower. Got this Yuri over here dealing some extra damage, and then can also get a kill damage rune. I want to continue summoning actually Chaos Heroes, but the only problem is if this Chaos Hero hits this, we'll actually silence the Freddy skill, which we actually want him to come back. So I guess what we can do is go with this melee hero over here on D3. So we'll actually freeze the Ice Cloud. We'll freeze one of the enemies at the end of the turn. Okay, this is fine. Actually go with this range hero over here on D1. This Grim Harvester will give extra attack to one of our heroes. Okay, I still don't want to do silence, and I still want to summon another Chaos Hero, so I'm actually going to go with this combat there, combat there. Gonna be close, but I do want to protect our Necro Lich, so I'm actually going to place this over here on A1. Summons two Rotters on their side of the field, and then when an enemy is destroyed, it'll deal extra damage to their heroes. Okay, so they got the axe over here with some attack boost for every Chaos Hero on their side. Also deals extra damage when it's attacked. Let's see. So this will be destroyed, and this will still be around. Damage for that. Hopefully we can freeze this hero, because otherwise we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Going to do the lifesteal skill now, because we are running low on health. Going to go next also too with this Lucky Rabbit over here on C1. Looks like we did end up freezing the axe. Okay. And the Rotter's still dealing some damage. Okay, this Love Goddess has some extra heal off of a block, also attack runes. Kind kind of a weird spot because of these other heroes. Suppose we could just silence this hero altogether and get some health back. Actually, that will be probably better than giving miss, because we do want to trigger off the Yori. So in this case, going to go with this Alexandria, get some health back, get the Life Palace to protect. Also looks like our Necrolich has extra attack from that Harvester. Problem is the Yori is going to be dealing additional damage. Okay. A lot of heroes being destroyed there. Our Alexandria is gone, but also the Yori is gone. Have to deal with the Shearshaw here, dealing some extra additional damage. I don't have anything over there to break this. Do want to get rid of this here. So I think I'm pretty sure our Life Palace is going to be gone for next turn. If we can survive this over here. Yeah, I still want to clear this out. So I'm actually going to go with this range hero over here on C1. Okay, so it's getting close. As we can clear out this Shearshaw, we'll be in good shape. Okay, they still can get some health back too because they have a Gleedy pet. Spore Lock here, marked with the Freddy skill, which will actually clear out that here. I just need to deal a little bit more damage over here. They have their own Lake Pixie, freezing one of our heroes. Okay, so we can freeze 2 range heroes. We're gonna go and clear out the Spore Lock. That should trigger the Freddy, and then we'll get rid of the Shearshaw. Okay, and then as you see those extra Rotters dealing the damage to the Lake Pixie here. Okay, will Freddy come back another time? He will, so that's good. Going to continue and deal damage that way. So we won't have quite enough for lethal there. However, we can protect our own heroes, so we'll do that. So I'm going to go actually with this Eternal Sun over here on A2. We'll give Mental Shield to our heroes at the end of the turn. And we're still covering the rest of the field. And then we also have these Sudden Deaths that we are going to be using next turn. Okay, you got the Vixen over here. Deal some damage at the beginning of the next turn. However, as mentioned, we are going to be doing the Sudden Death. I didn't even realize we're at turn 25. Wow. Alright, well, there you go. So that was Pascal. Alright, yeah, let's keep going. Hey, look, it's another ogre. Alright, so we are starting first this time. I'm going to go with this melee hero with high health, and actually going to place them over here on D3, just to cover the bottom lanes like we usually do. Has some high health, also has some Vampirism as well. Okay, so we got this Noel the Blade Master with some spikes. Gonna go with this range here over here on on B1. Comes the blade, deals some damage to an order enemy. And we're gonna end up losing this hero, but that's okay. Okay, so we got this Nobad here, has a little bit of block. You want to clear out this hero, and you potentially can wipe this out too. I think what's going to be better, but I know this Dark over here has some block and immunity, but it's not really the best choice for this. It still clears out. You know what? Actually going to go with this range hero over here, this Dragara over here on A2, just to clear out these heroes. Not going to attack this melee hero quite yet because he is in the front lanes as opposed to the back. Okay, so we got this Floss over here doing some Ogre Plant summons, also some poison damage. I'm going to leave this off for a little bit and just go with this melee hero over... You know, we actually probably do need to get rid of this Floss. Although I do want to draw out the stones. I'm not sure if we're going to survive long enough, so... Let's see what that... Okay, well, yeah, we'll take the chance. So, I'm going to go with the Calvlat. And then actually go with this melee hero next on A3. This Terror from Below has some decent health stats. Also will freeze any non-chaos, non-building hero on either side of the field. Also slowing down those extra summons off of Floss. Let's see, so we got those there. All these heroes can be Yeah, we should probably just take out all these heroes. So we'll do our destruction skill. Get rid of the Olaf over here, which will actually deal damage to our female hero, which is just the Jagar. Actually, let's see. This Jorman would actually help us. Will slow down their heroes. So he does get frozen by the tower from below, but that is okay. At this point, we're just trying to slow down their board. So we did draw out the stones.
Whoa!
Okay, that doesn't help us at all. So the Yorick over here is a Chaos Hero, so it won't get frozen by the tower from below. Oh, that's kind of cool. Little lightning thing. Also deal some extra damage and some Reborn. So we will need to play around that. Let's see here. I know this hero can give us some runes, so that's cool. Okay, we still have our shuffles, so that is good. We get this Argios over here with some health boosts. Okay, it looks like we had some extra damage over there. What's a poison? I'm trying to figure out what caused the poison. Okay, you know, they're still at full health anyways. We're not going to do our lifesteal quite yet. Let's see. Gotta find a way to deal enough damage to that Yorick, because it also gets a health boost as well. Gotta go with this melee hero over here on C3 just to block. Also do some attack steal. Okay, this is all right. Okay, this Kobo over here does some poison damage. Also will have a death trigger to summon another hero. Doing some poison, getting some health back. Just blocking for now. Wow, that is a big turn. Alright, so they have this Yoster over here and dealing some damage to our heroes at the beginning of the next turn. Also health boost as well. We have not triggered the Reborn on Yorick, unfortunately. I don't think we are going to make it out of here. Especially these two, since they have these two strong heroes. But we will do what we can. So we'll just block for now. See, we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, and that is lethal right there. Yeah, that was pretty tough. That's all right. We'll try and make it up for it in the next couple of battles here. It's another ogre again. Okay, and they are starting first this time. Okay, get this apothecary. Pretty high health stats. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on D2. This free folk leader will give miss to a random enemy at the end of the turn. And just getting some protection for now. Okay, gonna go with this range hero over here on, what do you call him? B1. And block this Wonder Girl, which has a little bit of Pierce and Mental Shield. Okay, I do see the Danny Grok here with some attack steal. I do want to clear out this hero now, though we're not going to have enough damage for that. Right there. Could do a shuffle and see what we can get. Okay, still a little low on damage for that. I'm going to do actually one more shuffle, see what, you know what? We actually don't have to. We're going to go with the Koba over here on B3. Just deal some poison damage. Might force a silence, which we do. And I'm actually good with this board now to wipe it out. The Wise Owl over here gives negative attack to one of our heroes. Gonna go with the... Yeah, this is actually good. So gonna go with the Vlad, and we will wipe out these heroes. And then follow up here with this Void Juggler over here on A1, just to clear out the rest of the heroes. Also give extra attack to one of our other heroes, which in this case looks like... Who has the extra attack? It is on Count Vlad. Okay, cool. Alright, so we do have one more shuffle. We have the circuit over here, does some regeneration, also some extra damage. Do want to block it because it will deal damage to our heroes, so we'll do our final shuffle and see what we can get. And that's actually not bad. You know, I'm going to go with the Apep over here on A3. We'll stop the circuit for now, also give us Reborn to one of our heroes, and looks like it landed on the Koba. Oh, will the second form come up? I'm wondering how this is going to work. Okay, we got the red-haired beast giving some extra attack boost. You know, I'm just gonna go with this range hero over here on A1. So at this point right now, we need to get rid of the stones before dealing any additional damage over to the warlord.
Whoa!
Looks like we do have the extra attack, so that's not good. We need to clear out these heroes. Gonna go with this range hero over here on D1. This frozen Moorguard freezes 2 random enemies on their side, except nature. Okay, it looks like our reborns are gone, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, they're still full health. We are running low on health ourselves, so we're gonna do our lifesteal. Then actually follow up with this Tiling Dragon Dance over here on C1. Get some move shoes. Oh, you know what? I was thinking maybe we could have possibly set up for lethal there, but you really do need to clear out this board as much as we can. Alright, so we at least got rid of the red hair beast. Okay, they have their own Void Juggler, dealing some extra damage over there. Ouch. It doesn't help that that Dragar is also getting pretty strong. Ooh. Look at all these female heroes. I'm gonna go with the Olaf, the red over here. Deal some random damage to a female hero. Could potentially end up destroying the Dragar. Nope. And we are going to be taking lethal here. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we have one more attempt available. Let's see. Oh, are we actually on the final floor? No. 1, 2. Oh, we are on the final floor, right? No, that can't be right. Claimed. No, we're on level. I cannot figure this out. Okay, yeah, let's keep going here. That was sad. Okay. So looks like we are starting first this time. Gonna go with the... I actually do want to protect this building because it deals some damage, so let's do that. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on B3. This Grimborn will allow us to get some extra attack runes, then also get some attack runes as well. So much for that. We have the Shadow Manipulator over here, summons some puppets if we summon an older hero, which looks like it's pretty much all of these. Let's clear out this puppet for now. Gonna go with this melee hero over here on D3, or D3 rather. And so much for our building. Let's see. You know, we could force the silence right now. I'm gonna go with this Ogork against the Dark Warrior. Actually, we don't have to. We're gonna go with the Ogork over here on E3. We'll let the random damage hit, and then we'll force the silence that way. I see. Okay, so they got the Vixen over here, some attack steal, and then also some damage at the beginning of the next turn. Gonna go with the Count Vlad. And it looks like he's actually not going to survive because of the hero here. Could do that. It's going to be close. I think we're probably going to end up losing just because of this setup right here. But we'll do a destruction and have to deal as much damage as we can to the Vixen. Going to do a shuffle, see if we can find anything that can stop it. Ooh. This one here, this is going to send out this Formidable Conqueror over here on A3. This should end up freezing this hero. Okay, we'll take some damage at the beginning, but at least we can stop the Vixen. Okay, got some damage at the beginning of the turn. Okay, nothing quite over here. Could do some freeze over there. I'm gonna do one more shuffle because we do need to find a way to deal extra damage to these heroes. And we might have a little something here. I'm gonna go with the Apollo over here on A1. Do some extra damage with the extra attack rune. Looks like we didn't end up getting the freeze, so it looks like we are going to be losing our Count Vlad here. There's no evasion, so that's good. Oh, but this hero is way too strong. Oh, we're one turn away from the lifesteal. Around, see if we got anything else here. No, we are, yeah. You know, we have the Ariok over here having some attack seal with bleeding and vulnerability. And we can get some health back with the lollipop here. I think we need to block just for one turn. So in this case, gonna go with the... Nope, we are gonna be taking lethal now. Yeah, so I took some extra damage from the Vixen, and the Ariok is still in the open lane. Even with the evasion, that wasn't enough. So it's unfortunate. Just ran some bad matchups and made some misplays towards the end. But yeah, so that was it for day 3. We'll have to wait until we get back with some more attempts. And yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.